Bells and I go back quite a ways. It was just an old bunch of wires and buttons. We had two sets of bells. We had the chimes, which we are familiar with and that you hear every day still, and we had the bells. And the bells were a much louder, more jolting, alarming kind of sound, but they rang also at all the same times that the chimes did. So you'd hear both. You'd hear the chimes and the bells, and they ran at the same time for years. And then we phased out the bells, which was nice because they could be quite jolting if you were walking through the halls and not expecting, you didn't know what time it was, and those bells rang. You usually jump a little bit because they were quite startling. The bells are much gentler and kinder to us in the halls today.
It's quite an entailed process to set the bell schedules, which we are not privy to because it is so old and ancient of a system. The process involves using an old kind of telephone type device where you have to just press buttons, and go through a process of about 10 steps to get to the proper bell schedule for the day, and you have to remember to press enter and then exit twice or the bells won't be set.
Good afternoon, Bishop Kelly.
It's an intercom system, so anytime we do morning announcements or morning prayer, closing prayer, anytime we need to make any sort of announcement to the school, we can use that device.
Every single time it rings, it's on a separate schedule, and then we just change it every night. And if we don't have a schedule, the phone can only hold so many schedules in it. So if we have a special schedule, we have to hand ring the bells. We have to shut the system off, and then I put the schedule in my phone as an alarm every single time. And every time we have to ring the bells, like the 5-minute morning bell, the end of class bell, the beginning of class, I just get up and punch in some options and ring the bell.